is up, everyone? Welcome to the CJ Unedited podcast. My name's James, and as always, I am joined by my lovely co-host, Chrissy McNamara. Chrissy, how are you doing this evening?
I am pleasantly hungover. Pleasantly, as in like the hangover sucks, but it was worth it.
Well, guys, sorry, hold on a second. Speaking of, guys, as you guys have seen from our graphic today, this show is going to be a little bit different tonight due to some scheduling issues. We are not able to do our on-edited movie review that we were supposed to do, but being who I am, the show must go on. We cannot have two dead weeks back to back. So we are here tonight, and we have a huge episode lined up for you. And currently I'm the only one watching our show.
Yeah, that's why I said it's okay.
All right, so Chrissy, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh my God, I almost forgot. Diet root beer. I know I had a bunch of high noons. I was very excited, but we had a lot of high noon. The high noons were Heinen at the Survivor premiere last night. Cheers.
I'm drinking Kona Big Wave. It's a golden IPA. It's really good. A golden ale IPA. It's really good.
James,
guys, tonight is going to be a very short episode since we were not prepared to go on doing something completely different than we were originally going to. But again, I decided that we wanted to. We should do it. We should not have two episodes that we do not air back to back. So,
shout out. I miss you.
I want to say first and foremost, subscribe to us. It's right underneath Chrissy's chin. If Chrissy goes down far enough,
which one?
Oh my God. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You'll let us know when we're going on and when we have show changes like tonight. Before we go further into tonight's episode, since it's all going to be about Survivor 42, our thoughts on the premiere, and we're going to give a little sneak peek of next week's show of Survivor for them, since I'm nice. I do want to preface that, first and foremost, spoiler alert!
Yes, if you have not seen the episode yet, we don't have any viewers, but if you come in and you haven't seen the episode yet, you might want to wait or go watch it. And then if you're watching this tomorrow, then go watch it and come back. Pause me right in the frame.
Pause the movie right now. We'll give you enough time to watch it. Ready? All right, I think that was enough time. All right, guys.
It's a 2-hour episode.
So tonight we're going to talk about the Survivor 42 premiere, and we're going to talk about Chrissy's star-studded night that she had last night in New York, New Jersey.
I was in New York City last night.
Okay, in New York. We have some photos from that, and Chrissy gave me the best birthday gift I have ever received. I keep saying that, even though every year I've gotten a thing from a Survivor player. So, moving forward, here we are. Let's kick off the Survivor review night in style.
Last season birthed a new era of Survivor. 26 days, a relentless pace, no food, penalties for losing, and these crazy, dangerous twists. What's really great is we shoot 2 seasons back to back, which means this new group of players for 42 has not seen anything that happened in 41. Welcome to Survivor 42.
Welcome to the jungle,
You get one shot at this, and I'm gonna give it everything I got.
I'm weird, and I'm here to show to people you can be weird too, and you can win.
I'm an exotic animal veterinarian. I'm gonna be like the owl in the night. You're not gonna see me coming until you're dead.
The most I've ever even camped is at music festivals. Like, it's crazy.
This is Survivor 42.
Oh my God.
welcome to the jungle.
I know when I saw that originally, I was like, okay, this season, how are they going to live up to the whole drop the 4, keep the 1 from last season? And first and foremost, I think they have right off the bat.
I think they have a strong cast that, to me, like, made the episode. I didn't feel like there was any, like, well, there was one new twist in the challenge. But
Yeah.
all the like a lot of the pirates
Because Chrissy's bad at this. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, the whole
Oh, my mom's watching.
hi Queen.
Hi.
Thank you for stopping by. This is
Okay,
a
go
very
ahead.
informal show tonight. I'm very hungover. No, I was just saying, like the whole ship wheel twist with the risk your vote or save your vote or whatever was still there. It
But
played
I
out
think
really.
what I like about that though this season go around is that even with Drea, she goes, I don't give a shit about who these two people are. They're probably risking their vote. I don't know them. Or it was Drea or Lindsay, or I think it was Marianne or someone was just like, I don't care. Like,
That was Drea. Drea's
like
savage.
on like last season when they're like, oh well, I'll risk my vote for you. Don't worry. Like
Drea was really savage. And then the twist during the challenge was interesting.
oh, the opening challenge.
Yeah, with Drea, Hi, my man, and who was the Lindsay. So they were offered some kind of advantage if they all agreed upon it. But it's interesting because I guess if they vote each other out before the advantage would take shape, then they would get their own advantage. So I know some people who would sit there, like literally one of my friends from the community with the thing last night literally was sitting there and like turned toward me and say, yeah, I'd be getting rid of them real quick. So
yeah. Because it's like an extra vote, a steal a vote, and then if you're the last person standing with one, it's a it's an idol.
Yeah, it becomes
so. My funny thing is watching them all get to final 3.
I would love that.
Watch them all get to the
all
6.
My picks.
They all get to the final 6. They all expire. They all get an extra vote. They all use it to vote someone else off. So it's like a 7-3 vote, a 7-1 vote, and it's good.
I like that grouping.
Yeah. No, I think it was a very good. They have a very I love the fact that they told the cast, like, hey, like, we introduced twists last season that you guys won't get to see, so this is going to be new. This is going to be interesting. Like, you have the exit interview with the person that got eliminated, and we'll talk about that in a few seconds, but he was like, Drea said, oh, we just walked up a mountain and walked back down a mountain, and they were like, yeah, they're not going to air that for 15 minutes, sorry. Like, you have to have done something or got something. So, like,
that's what she said. Oh man.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I found that maybe it was just the way they edited it, but the twists, other than the new one, they didn't seem like super hyped up in this like they were. And maybe it's just because like now we're used to them and we have certain feelings on them, but maybe they just edited out like the reactions. Because I was expecting Marianne to like lose her shit like over everything.
Well, I mean, Marianne really did lose her shit at one point.
Best character the modern game has seen.
My thing is I want to see the Beware advantage become a thing. I want to have someone find it because you have all new crazy sayings this year.
Potatoes.
A potato has a skin. I have skin. I must be a potato.
I must be a potato. I'm a potato. That TikTok sound. I'm a potato
around my room. No, I mean, we have some very strong characters this year. First and foremost, Marianne.
Queen.
I thought, and no offense to Marianne, I thought she was going to be a sleeper. She's so fun and bumbly, but I thought, she's not going to be fun and bumbly when she gets out there. She's not going to be, or they're going to find her annoying and get rid of her.
I don't know if that's the case.
I don't think that's the case. I think they're actually going to like her. Now, I will tell you who needs to calm down already from the first episode is Roxroy.
Ooh, yes. Roxroy, and even multiple people, there was a whole montage of Zach talking about it. Roxroy, just has he ever seen a season and seen what happens to someone who comes out the gate that strong, running the leader role to the point where like Drea and Romeo, or not Romeo so much, but Drea was like, yeah, we can't have him around here anymore.
Oh my God. Like, no, that was it. Him coming out and like, hey, stock it off, get to work. We got to build this shelter. I'm like, dude.
He yelled at him. I'm not yelled, but like the one when he right before the tribal council, he's sitting there with what's her name? Swati, and he was.
Oh
said,
yeah, you need to clean those shoes, or whatever you call those things that you.
What
call
are those
shoes.
things you
like,
call shoes? You need to clean them shoes. I'm like, what is happening?
I was like, they're shoes. Like I even paused because I watched it today, so I didn't watch it live. I paused it and I went, "Those are shoes. Those are shoes.
Those are just her shoes.
They're just her shoes. Like they're a pair of sneakers. What do you mean she gotta wash them? Like, yeah, they're covered in sand, but have you not seen an episode of Survivor? There's sand everywhere.
I'm guessing that he's a stay-at-home dad, so he's probably used to like he's probably in some way like comparing all these younger people on his tribe to his own children. So I don't know.
And spoiler, way in advance. I know I keep saying spoiler, but I should have seen Ika being the first one to go to tribal council with how much screen time the Ika tribe got. I should have seen them going because they were getting screen time left and right. I think if I just took all of them together, it'd be 30 minutes of screen time.
But also they're like, well, I don't know. Like they did pretty good in the first challenge, but just generally like on paper from the jump, like when I first looked at the cast, I was like, I don't think the tribe with Jonathan's going anywhere. Yeah. At least not first. And then even though
that tribe has, oh my God, I don't even have the tribes up now. That's Jonathan.
Lindsay's very physical
too. Mary, Lindsay, Mariah or Maria, and then was Jackson. So I mean, they have
Omar. 3 men, right? So Jonathan, Jackson, Omar, Marianne, Lindsay, and
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's Omar. But I was from the jump, I was like, they ain't going nowhere. Lindsay's very good with the challenges too.
I mean, okay, so
Jenny, hustle, Jenny.
Oh my God, Jenny was like, no. Like, I'm glad 2 tribes finally got to do that puzzle. I'm glad that
they chose that. Yeah,
they chose that because last year both tribes did the water. But I think the reason why they decided to do against the water and the way they changed it was only one person doing water instead of 2.
Yeah, when the green tribe got in, Mike was like, oh, they're probably going to ask me to do the water. And he's like, anyone know how to do this puzzle? Smart man.
And that's what Jonathan did too. Jonathan was like, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I'm not going to be separated from everybody.
Jonathan doesn't do it. Jonathan was like, yeah, I'm not going to be helpful with this puzzle. I'll go work on the shelter. So
exactly. I love the fact that Green Tribe, all of Green Tribe worked on the puzzle together. And then the Orange Tribe was like, how about we split this up? 3 of us do this, 3 of us start the shelter. That way, that way, there's not 6 people trying to do it at once. And I love that because they were like, 3 minds are better than 1, but it's way better than 6 as well.
Yeah, definitely. So, that worked out for them.
We are already 1 episode in, and we've already seen medical once.
Oh my gosh.
With Daniel getting his shoulder dislocated, but he was a trooper. He dislocated that in the very first round of that game, and then he had a dislocated shoulder the rest of the challenge.
And he had like a unique backstory too.
Yeah,
with was it non-Hodgkin's or some kind of cancer that
with leukemia.
Leukemia, yeah, that he had when he was a child, and he wanted to play for all the kids that had it, and that was interesting. And I think whatever he went through made his that affected the shoulder. I forget what he said.
I don't know, but the fact that he was like, just pop it back in, I'm ready, let's pop it back in, and then
pop it back in, baby. And then he's like, I love doctors.
Well, I think Jeff was more grossed out about it than anybody else.
I was worried for him, but then I was like, this man is not going anywhere for at least a week because he literally just sat here, could have been medevaced, and had them pop his shoulder back into its socket in front of everybody.
And I mean, looking at Jeff, and he goes, "Ooh, I watched that." Going, Jeff, you have seen over the course of 42 seasons how many medical issues happen. You've seen Stephanie LaGrossa get her shoulder knocked out in Heroes versus Villains. You've seen the girl from Fans versus Favorites fall and like break her arm because she didn't pay attention to Jeff jumping off the net. You've seen Joe Campo have to be evacuated because he ate too much food at the reward challenge. You've seen so many different things, and this little shoulder thing's gonna be the one that go, oh, I saw it pop back in.
Saw it move.
Speaking of medical evacs, we had, for the very first time in the history of Survivor, a contestant be medically evacuated on the means of Jeff Probst calling the shots and not medical. And that would be Jackson from the Orange Tribe or Red Tribe. I don't know which one that is. His backstory was really
I enjoyed Jackson.
I did.
I really enjoyed, like, at character standpoint, after Marianne, like, probably one of my favorites. So to lose him like that sucked. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know what.
Those who don't know what we're talking about, who didn't watch, Jackson originally applied 10 years ago to be on Survivor as a woman. And he transgendered. He had this huge ordeal with his family where he ended up losing his mother because she got sick. He got married, became closer with his dad. And then he came out to play Survivor as Jackson, as himself. And we get this visit from Jeff in the morning of day 3, which is unheard of. You don't see Jeff just appearing on the beach unless something's going on. And he asked to speak to Jackson privately, and he pulled Jackson aside, and he talked to Jackson about, what was he on again?
They said he was on lithium.
And apparently, and I don't know if this is true, guys, but with lithium, apparently the side effects of withdrawing yourself from lithium is you're very dehydrated. You shouldn't be doing a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of strenuous stuff. And so on the behalf of production, on the behalf of Jeff Probst, they told Jackson that they couldn't move forward with him in the game, which I actually started tearing up on that.
I started crying when Marianne started crying.
Oh, yeah. And then I love the fact that Jackson was like, hey, thank you for telling me. Thank you for, like, caring about me and my safety. Like, he's like, yeah, like, he goes, this is an adventure. And, like, these 48 hours are the best adventure I've ever had.
Is lithium linked to, like, transitioning?
No, so he said that
just for, like, mental anxiety.
He took lithium because he couldn't sleep at night when his mother was going through all of her issues.
Oh, okay.
And so that's all he's ever been taking since then. And so we get a medical evac with him leaving, and I lost it when Marianne just started sobbing.
Did they take away all medications?
No, they don't take away medications.
If I was like, oh, I take Zoloft, like, could you take Zoloft? Could they just bring you your medicine, right?
Yeah, they just give you medicine. No,
but that one they can't.
He had no. He could have been using it, but he decided to take himself off of it before the show began.
Oh, and it's because he didn't
tell production until like hours before shooting. Oh, by the way.
Okay. Oh,
so,
man.
But
the thing about that sucks is, like, I don't know, as much as there are so many people, there are so many alternates that are ready to go, that are quarantined out there. There's people I know that have gone far in the casting process for some of these shows, like, not even that far, but, like, it sucks.
That was something that I saw that was like, why couldn't you let an alternate do it and just give Jackson the time on another season?
He was 2 days. He was like 2 days in. And they
no. Like, when they found out, because they found out before they started filming, like, why couldn't you remove him from the game, bring in an alternate, and tell Jackson, hey,
bring him
because of this, like, we'll put you in 43 or put you in 44.
Yeah, I agree.
Moving on to that. Moving on to the we're doing a very short show tonight, so I'm trying to keep it simple. Moving on to the challenge. We have one of the most grueling challenges I've ever seen for day 3 of a Survivor.
There was some heavy stuff being pushed around, and when I met Chanel at her watch party. Oh, I didn't tell you I met Chanel. I met Chanel. She's really sweet because she was having a watch party right across the street. And all I could say to her was, like, I don't like to take up too much of their time when I meet them. I just, like, grab a quick picture. And I was like, hey, I hope you go really far. I was like, but damn, you pushing that boat. Like, and she just rolled her eyes and she was like, that freaking challenge.
Like that was like one of the hardest challenges I've ever seen on day 3 of any
Yeah, they
season.
were white. They were like Zach, Roxroy, like there were people on that tribe that were just like they needed to like legit stop doing anything.
Which is ended up being the downfall for Ika, not Ika, Ika. And then you see them scrambling. You see Dre trying to go for Roxroy. You see Roxroy trying to go for Zach. You see everyone trying to go for Tori.
Drea in the challenge. Is anybody still trying?
Dre pushed that boat by herself.
Drea, but yeah. Drea like held the thing over her head, like pulled it from the front.
We get this epic tribal council. Zach used as the first person ever to use his shot in the dark die in the very first episode. Zach also became the very first contestant in 42 seasons to be voted out unanimously.
That poor kid.
With no votes against anybody else, and that's because he used his shot in the dark, and so he was not safe. He didn't get a vote, so the vote is 5-0. So, and did you watch? Did you see his? We'll see it in this. Did you see that he said, "Put that on my Survivor wiki page"?
Yes. Yeah, I enjoy. He had a very good sense of humor about everything. You can tell.
I love that he was like
super fan.
I got voted out of Survivor. That's nice. That was fun.
Oh, right after they snuffed his torch. Yeah, he reminded me a bit of, it was like a Cochran meshed with an Adam, but with the humor of like a Tyson. Like it was like, I enjoyed him, but as soon as that challenge went, I was like, that even aside from. Really, he wasn't all that messy. It was Tori that was being messy, but
Tori is messy. And you know what? I should have seen
it was messy, except for
I should have seen it coming. That was the way she played in 43, or not in 43, in Sequester.
In Sequester 3, yeah.
I should have seen it coming.
She was, like there's.
I believe Swati knows who she is. I believe because when she was like, "Oh, what's your name?" She goes like, "Swati." She goes, "Oh, that's right, that's right." She goes, "You're Tori." And she was like, "Yeah, how did you know?" Like,
she knew.
Bitch, we all know.
Unless they were she was just referring to like the beginning when Jeff called her name out and she was running through the forest with the paddles. I don't know, but it seemed like something.
It seemed very, I know who you are. That was, I mean, overall, I'd give that episode about an 8 out of 10. Like, that was very good. We got some backstories of some of the people. It sucks that we didn't get the backstory of Zach, and he was eliminated.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, next week is another episode of Survivor. So why don't we take a look at what's coming up next with Survivor 42?
Next time on Survivor.
You're swinging that thing like you're on a scary movie.
I see the way forward now, and that's to get Drea out.
Like you're killing me. I am mortified at this gameplay. Oh my God.
Wow.
Survivor still is my favorite show, so would I rather be the first one voted out or just never play at all? Vote me out first a million times. The opportunity itself means more than anything. Hey, I'm the first unanimous vote. That's me. It's not what I wanted, but it's a cool little fact you can put on my Survivor wiki page.
Aw, what a cute kid.
I mean, and you know what? That is what I've always told people. If I am the first voted out on day 3, oh well. I went out there. I tried. If I'm the first person voted out of Big Brother, if I'm the first person evicted, oh well. I tried.
Big Brother, you get like a whole week in there.
Yeah, exactly. You get a whole week. So
a whole damn week.
You get 1 week of freedom from everybody. And it's the Amazing Race. If I'm the first person eliminated because I didn't race the world correctly, I at least got to see one city with my best friend. Like, but Chrissy, last night you went to a star-studded event with people that we knew from the past, people that we've been friends with before. But before we do that, one thing I want to say is we want to show our new updated Survivor draft. So everyone knows, and we'll put this on our Instagram. Green right here means that they were medically evacuated, And the fire X down here means they were eliminated from the game by means of votes. With how grueling this season's already starting out to be, I do not bet. I bet that we see some more green before the end of the season.
Oh, you think we're gonna have medevacs?
I think we're gonna have another medevac. Someone on here is not gonna do so well.
Yeah, I don't know. We already got one injury that we're looking told to be careful of. But I don't know.
If Daniel gets out because of a medevac, that's 2 people from Jackson's team.
I know.
But we will post this on our Instagram.
My team looking intact there, but 2 of their names being thrown around in the preview. So
exactly. But Chrissy, last night you went to a star-studded event in New York. So let's bring up some of these awesome photos. Just go explain. I know who some of these people are. For our fans who don't, who are these people?
What's a very so this is Dash Katz. If you
Hi Dash, if you're watching.
I said it. I posted this on Instagram this morning, but something was wrong with all the pictures that I reposted. He's like, your photos were deleted. I was like, here's the most important one. It's me and you. Yeah, Dash is a former Sequester Mini winner, and I think he's a model. And he lives in New York City, and he's just a young, sweet, bubbly kid. Definitely ran the dance floor there last night. This is Robin from season 4 of the Penthouse reality game. Also, they play a lot of minis, and
I love them. They were my very first minis I've ever done. They were one of the contestants with Chrissy.
They were in the one that you read.
And
okay,
those are favorites, yeah.
Robin and I always end up like playing against each other, but we talked about it last night. We were like, it's never meant to be this way. But yeah, I love Robin. I always have a fun time with Robin, and I got to like talk to them a bit more last night too. This is Derek X from Big Brother 23. I feel kind of bad because when I met him, I went up to him and I was like, hey, like, and I just said what I was thinking. Like, you know, I have a couple drinks before I see these people because it's going to be nerve-wracking talking to like people who you admire as like a reality star. Aside from Tiffany, he was my favorite player on this season. But I went up to him and just said, listen, like, I thought it was really impressive the way you played your game, having never seen the show before. Like, it was hard to believe that you didn't know anything about it. Like, the way you got yourself out of week 1 and, like, turn your whole game around. He's like, you know, everybody tells me that, like, that you played so good for never seeing it. And I was like, I'm sorry. I know, I felt really bad.
Did he say anything after that?
I was just like, can I have a picture? I felt really dumb. And then Claire was there too, and I really didn't get to talk to her. But they were together. This is, she's so cute.
Andrea Bellick.
This is Andrea Hookie. I know she's doing like a show right now with Heather Morris from Glee. I don't quite, hold on, let me look up the name of it. Andrea, what is she doing right now? She's doing.
Oh, by the way, I want you to know that out of the last 4 Thursdays we've had here in Kansas City, 3 of them, we've had 3 to 6 inches of snow.
Tonight you do?
Tonight we have snow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So she works for People Now. I knew that. But she's doing something right now too with People in 10. But there's more. She's doing something else right now. I have to figure it out. I don't want to like take too much time. But she was a player in multiple seasons of Redemption Island, and also the second Fans versus Favorites Cambodia.
Sorry.
I think one of her more interesting appearances, though, is her appearance in Game Changers, and she was at the party with someone else who we will see soon.
Yep.
And here we have Esme. They are just the sweetest kid. Tore up the dance floor. Esme has the privilege of being one of 2 people that my husband has ever voted for to win a game. So Esme knows Rob. This is Hannah Chada from Big Brother 23. I didn't recognize her at first because her hair is very different than was before, and like I was kind of going up to her from behind, and I just walked right up to her. She was talking with some people, and I was like, hey, I'm a lot older than you. But you did really great in the show. We really enjoy watching you. We think you're a very strategic mind for someone your age, and she's a beautiful kid. She did a podcast with my friend Isaiah on the Euphoria show, and I always like to drop his name because maybe people will like remember me more. I don't know, but yeah, she gave me a picture. This was my favorite. This I think was my favorite, aside from maybe Xander. This is my favorite interaction because one, I never met them before. Two, I did not know they were going to be there. It was very surprising. Although I think their pictures were on the graphic. Maybe I just forgot.
No, they weren't on the graphic.
No, okay. So I was apparently Ryan was there too. Didn't see him.
Okay. He
was. Yeah, and maybe it was after I left to go across to the other party.
Oh.
But Lulu and Lala were very hype about. We were talking that we were the same age, and they were telling me like a little bit about their grandmother and what everything meant to them. And then I asked them if like the water was cold when they jumped into it. And then my friend Mark and I spent some time trying to figure out who was who, and I was just like, like they could have messed with me. Like I don't know who was who. They really very identical.
No, I'm so jealous of this one.
This is my face looks bad here, but we have to focus on the celebrity here. Is these are my friends Travis and Lauren, who I think I have another picture with. And then this is Xander from last season.
Last season, guys, my winner pick, who came in third place.
Xander, I think, was, and I don't know if it's because he's young and he's new to the community, but he seemed more excited to talk to fans than a lot of the other people. He explained how he really wanted to be one of like the great players. He wanted to be in the likes of like Russell Hantz or Richard Hatch. I don't know why he picked those two. There's other greats, but like even Sari being there last night, and he wanted to be remembered. Now here, all I'm thinking of is I had too much to drink, and I'm saying, do you ever get tired of saying the broccoli thing? And
Ryan was there. He was there.
Yeah, he was there. Okay,
go ahead.
Xander's telling me I don't ever get tired of saying it. He's like me, totally drunken, forgetting that it was butterflies or dead relatives saying hi.
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna share that too. Okay. Right.
And then our last photo. I think that's all. And that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all of them. There's a group one, but I don't think. Oh, it didn't go through. It's right. Oh, nope. There was a group one, but I don't have it.
Look at my Instagram for the group. Did you want to show the video? Oh, you know that later.
I will say we're almost done with this episode tonight, but let me see if I can find it. Here's the group one.
Roxroy. The name Roxroy just cracks me up. Roxroy.
I'm mad. Chrissy, next time.
I love that name.
Next time when they do one of these, I have to fly out with you. We have to go together.
There's yeah, so here we do have one survivor here who is actually on the current season, and this is Chanel right in the middle here with the black dress.
I see her.
So Chanel was hosting her, right there. She was hosting her own party at Slate across the street from Wendell and Bryce's watch party, and hers was actually it was free. You just walk in. So we watched like most of the episode across with Bryce and Went present party, and then went over to Chanel's party. And she was a very, very, very welcoming presence. Really enjoyed talking to her. You could tell she was not like, she did not want, she did a big speech thanking everyone for coming and like toasted everybody. But you could tell she's like super nervous to speak. I just felt she was so real. And I mean, she's probably going super far because you would not be having a watch party if you're like second or third boot.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, Zach had a watch party. Aww. And he entitled it on his Instagram, "Me speaking at my own funeral."
Oh, was it really?
So Chrissy got me this.
Drunk I am.
Chrissy knew that I wanted a video from one of these players for my birthday, so she decided to get it with my winner pick from last year. Take a look.
So I did find him again, and he is going to say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, James. Thanks so much for rooting for me. Can't wait to see your actors someday.
He said that he doesn't want to say the broccoli thing again, but he's a really good sport.
No, I'd say the broccoli.
Say it again.
Yeah. I mean, I just now realized that broccoli are small trees.
It was
The
supposed to be
The fact
He
that his
smells
line
it.
is the fact that his line is sometimes I believe that butterflies are just dead relatives saying hi, and you made him say Brad's thing about broccoli.
He didn't even, but that was like the second time we had that conversation. He didn't even correct me. I think maybe he was just like, I gotta respect my elders. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, and I know Andrea was waiting for him to go. So, like, I caught him on his way out the door. So,
How did you get that? How did you say, like, did you just say, like, hey, it's my friend's birthday? My friend
we
really
went,
likes you.
we went back up there because I saw Andrea and I was with Billy Stevens. And Billy, by the way, Billy Stevens was here from Australia. Totally random and amazing.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew he was there.
I see the Lenten Twitter break. I don't know anything. But Billy's like, Andrea's one of my favorites. I was like, yeah, I really relate to Andrea as a player. Like, let's go talk to her. So we go talk to Andrea. Xander and her, I guess, maybe a couple or something. I don't know. So Xander was still there. I was like, actually, Xander. I was like, I forgot. I need one more thing from you. I was like, my friend who I'm on his podcast with him, you're like his favorite from last season. You were his winner pick. Can you do like a quick video for his birthday? And he was like, yeah, dude, just what's his name? And I just told him and he did it.
You should have been like, hey, can you also come on our podcast?
I should have.
I do know that when I'm going to an event in May, and the people that I'm going to see, I'm going to see about them coming on our podcast and just talking about their life and having them play and do some things for us. But anyway, so that was our Survivor recap. I know it was a very quick change of plan.
We wanted to just do something because
we can't do 2 weeks with no episode. So next month we are doing what they like to say in Big Brother, a double eviction. 2 episodes in 1 hour, but no, just kidding. We're not doing that. Next month is going to be a double review. We are reviewing 2 movies on one night. We are going to be reviewing Shooter, and we'll be reviewing a new movie chosen by one of you. So here they are. Now, it looks like there's a lot. There's only 14. I doubled them up so everyone has 2 chances to get it. Chrissy, should we spin the wheel?
Now that I'm actually looking at these, I like a lot of these movies. Let's go.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Let's say Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh my God.
Creature from the Black Lagoon is on there.
Oh, Shawshank Redemption's like my favorite movie. Sandlot.
Apparently 3 people put in Shawshank Redemption, which is actually really cool.
Let's go. Go ahead.
Here we go. Please be something I want to watch. Please be something I want to watch. Please be something I want to watch.
Let's go, baby!
All right, guys. Next month we are watching Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Which means I gotta reach out to those who put Shawshank Redemption in as their movie choice. There's 3 people.
One of them's me.
One of you, so there's actually 2 people. So we're gonna reach out to those 2 people.
Taste whoever you are. Taste.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Justin, for recommending Shawshank Redemption. We hope to have them on with us when we talk to Kevin. Kevin will be on next month. But Kevin! But guys, thank you guys for rolling the punches. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being with us. Be sure to follow us on Instagram as she is chugging a root beer.
I was really thirsty. Follow me on Insta at crosmac_4. You can see more pics from the event.
Go ahead and follow me at jhanton. Or you can follow our show at CJ Unedited Podcast. Or you can follow our link tree at linktr.ee/CJ Unedited. That's where you guys can see everything, including our merchandise link, which has been extended. I don't know when it's going to be extended to, but it's been extended. So get those merchandise in. You get a sweater just like this one.
For once, I'm not wearing my hoodie. So I wore it for
I
the past
know.
3 freaking episodes.
Guys, remember, next week, there is no show. There is no show next week. Enjoy St. Patrick's Day. Go out, have some fun. Our next show will be March 24th. And I will say it is going to be pre-recorded. It will be 100% unedited. So whatever we talk about on the podcast will not be edited out. Actually, there will be one edited thing in there. I'm not going to say what it is yet. There will be something like spliced in. Yeah, we have a very special guest coming on. Chrissy's not so happy with the fact that we have to film it at 9 o'clock her time.
I'm old, guys. That's late for me. I said he better have like Sari freaking Fields. Oh, she was there last night too, but I can't. I get too starstruck. I just don't know what to say when it's that
I will
big
say
of a deal.
this is someone that everyone likes.
Okay.
Hopefully. We've had them on before.
Oh.
So
is it just Ian?
I'm not going to say who it's going to be.
Okay.
But I will say that we are going to be talking about Survivor. We're going to be talking about what's been going on new in their lives since we last seen them. And we may play another scavenger hunt. So get ready, Chrissy. It's scavenger hunt time.
Let's go.
So, guys, until next week, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Please love one another because with the time we have right now, it never hurts to love each other. Until next week at the same exact time.
That was a new one.
Sorry, until 2 weeks from now at the same exact time. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember to live your life 100%.
Unedited, baby.
Good night. Wrong one.